But as a teenager, Brent Shapiro started experimenting with drugs and alcohol, eventually going through rehab several times. By his early 20s, he was sober and succeeding at USC, where he made the dean's list and was planning on law school until he broke his sobriety in 2005.
He took a half of ecstasy and 2 shots of Jägermeister, and he got very, very sick. His girlfriend at the time decided, let's take him home and let him sleep it off.
Brent never woke up. As his parents struggled with their grief, they knew they wanted to create something in Brent's honor, something to protect other children and families from their pain.
The idea was to let people know that this was a disease and that it was a treatable disease, but not a curable disease, and one that reoccurs.
They started the Brent Shapiro Foundation, focusing on drug prevention and awareness. But Robert really wanted to reach young people.
I'd like to inform you guys.
So he approached the Variety Boys and Girls Club in Boyle Heights with an idea. Brent's Club would offer academic support, mentorship, and unique opportunities for middle and high schoolers, from touring college campuses to going to Dodgers games, even meeting their favorite players.
And you only have to do one thing: agree to let us randomly test you with saliva and DNA to see whether or not you are maintaining your sobriety.
The theory being any drug use could be caught early and treated.
Let's stop it now, let's stop it early.
Dr. Jeffrey Wilkins has served on the Brents Club board of directors since the beginning. He believes the random drug testing may actually help when it comes to peer pressure.
We're giving the kid a way that they can say to somebody putting pressure on them, look, man, I'm part of a club that requires I do this, so I can't do that.
The club has really provided me, in a sort of way, as a safe haven to stay away from the bad influences.
Chris Fuentes joined Brent's Club at age 10. He's now a freshman at Cal Poly Pomona with a scholarship from the Brent Shapiro Foundation.
Just define your goal, choose a target date, and then put the 3 steps.
Setting goals is key and a big part of Brent's Club.
For my goal, I wrote that I want to go to UCLA for college and get a degree in psychology.
That's one of the best protective factors against substance abuse, a plan for the future, and that's exactly what we're doing here.
It's just like a huge house of opportunities.
Miguel Martinez is a high school junior.
They keep an eye on your grades. They make sure you're doing well. They ask you what colleges you want to go to, what you're interested in.
I've had the first batch of kids actually graduate college, and that's the neatest part.
Program director Susanna Magana came to the Variety Boys and Girls Club herself as a child.
Growing up here, there weren't a lot of programs that targeted drugs and alcohol. So when I heard about Brent's Club, I said, wow, this is really going to make a difference.
We had no idea if it was going to work or not. We started here really with 20 kids. 5 years later, 1,500 kids have gone through this program with not one kid failing a test.
So what would Brent think?
He'd have a big smile on his face. One of the things our family has come to realize and believe is that it takes a life to save a life.
Carolyn Johnson, NBC4 News.
And Brent's Club has expanded to 9 boys and girls clubs nationwide.